What's up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast. I am Mike,
And I'm Duran.
and we like to keep it brief and to the point. So, Duran,
Yo.
does how you view what cheating is say anything about your security as a person?
And me personally, or just my views on it?
Just people, period. Like, cheating means something different to everybody, right? So, if you have a person who sees, like, if they see you grab somebody's hand, oh, you cheated on me. Does that say something about them as a person? Like maybe they're more insecure, or maybe they have trust issues that they need to overcome.
Of course. I mean, because I've seen some petty levels of people saying that, oh, that's cheating. I'm like, how? Because, I mean, what did he do to specifically cheat on you? Like, there's some instances where in some relationships, you can't even talk to the other gender without it looking like you're about to do something or that it may lead somewhere. And I just feel like that's physically impossible for you to go an entire 24 hours and not speak to the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Like, you go to work with these people, you've known people from school, you've met people from all walks of life even before you met your significant other. How are you supposed to not talk to them? It comes back to maturity, man. You got to be able to draw that line and just know. You got to have that trust that your partner is not going to do something. But we all know that's not how it works because insecurities work on different levels.
So the biggest reason for this question is that there's this stigma out there that men and women can't be friends because, I mean, they say that men always have underlying motives, right?
Right.
Which I personally don't believe is true. I have female friends, and never had a thought of even being attracted to them. But I wonder when you think like that, like, oh, you can't have that guy as a friend because if you give him a chance, I know he's gonna take it. Like, doesn't that show how insecure or how little they think of not only themselves but their partner?
Yeah, so you just think I'm just going to whip it out just because somebody said I look good today. That's not how it works. I've been in situations where it has been a girl that might have tried to press up on me, but you have to learn how to separate those feelings or separate that notion. It's up to you to draw a boundary or a line. And if you're allowing something to happen, I'm not gonna say it's a reason, but for context reasons, I'm gonna say it's a reason that's happening.
Hmm.
So you can't. It's just a tricky area to be in. You can't just blatantly say someone's cheating by doing something, and then I just think that's one of the more stupider versions to say is, well, because you work with nothing but women, I don't like this person talking to you because that, this, that, and the third. But what is it? What can it do, or what can it really affect if I don't let it get there?
That's truth, but is that more of a insecurity or is that a society?
That's both.
Because I feel like it's more of the society that we're in, right?
It's
Which is getting better because I think if you put us 50 years ago, like any man that's talking to a woman that's married, like they're probably got something going on because the family household and dynamic was completely different back in the 60s 70s, right? But now I feel like people have there's a different understanding, that it shouldn't always be sexually motivated for a relationship. And in this instance, I think society plays a big part of that role in perpetuating that stereotype that just men cannot control themselves, and if they have the opportunity to sleep with a woman, even if they've been friends for 15 years, that they're gonna take it because that opportunity or that door opened. Um,
yeah, but like I even use us for an example. If you come in the house and you give my wife a hug, that's not considered her cheating to me because you my people, you my family. So I could leave my house and leave you there and 100% know that nothing's going on or nothing's happening because that's just me.
Yeah,
But
but
other people can't do that because they're like, I would never leave my girlfriend or wife in the house with another man.
see, and then there's the instance where like there are some people who believe that if me and my friends are here, if I'm at the house and my friends are here, then you need to stay in the room or you need to stay upstairs or don't be in the same room as us.
This is your house and you pay bills, and just as much as I'm a delegator of the rules here, so are you. If you want to come downstairs, as long as you appropriately dress, go downstairs and be in the kitchen. You could be
That's a
there.
whole nother subject though.
I
Because
mean,
what do you consider appropriately dressed? It's her house.
don't come downstairs. It's the maturity thing. Don't come down here with no booty shorts on and no bra when this guy's here. That's just common sense. Why would you do that?
Because she's at home and she's in her safe space, right?
Yeah, but that's why would you do that?
She's at home. They are in her house.
Yeah, but that don't make sense to just do that.
Now, mind you, my wife would never do that.
Mine's wouldn't either. But I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying,
no,
if,
that's
her prerogative and that's what she's comfortable in, and she's in her own house. Like you invited guests here. If you didn't want them to come over here and see her when she is in her relaxed mode, then y'all need to go somewhere else and hang out.
that's where the maturity comes in because if you're gonna just do that, that's like the dumbest thing in the world to me. Like, why would that's the equivalent of coming downstairs with your towel on because you just got out the shower because you in your home in your comfort space.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That is
And
not
yes, it
the
is. Let me
equivalent.
finish because you the bathroom's over there. You got to walk through here, so you don't want to be rude to the guests in your house, and you say hi. You cover it up, right? So what's the harm? You ain't seeing nothing, right? Because they got a towel on, their hair and their body is covered up. So it's not disrespectful, but it is because it's decency. So we talking about decency and we talking about maturity and understanding. Again, I get it. It's your house. But if you just want to be that free and walk around and you know it's somebody here of the opposite sex or we're entertaining someone, then let's just not play that game.
I just don't think that's even like a fair assessment though, because what if she was walking around in a sundress, right? But she still didn't have a bra on because some sundresses are strapless, and they don't
that.
wear a bra. So it's the same situation as if she was walking around in shorts and a t-shirt.
No, that's situational because you don't just walk or you don't just go upstairs and say, "Hey, let me put on my sundress so I can be comfortable in my house." You're not gonna win.
But
that
I'm
one.
saying if we're talking about the clothing that they're wearing,
It's
I think
it's
walking around in
situational.
a towel is completely different than walking around in shorts and a t-shirt with no bra on.
That's situational though because again, you don't know what's going on. Like I don't even know why a woman would even feel comfortable doing that. Why would you feel comfortable with your husband in your house and you know his friends are coming over and you're like, oh, when they get outside, most women would say, oh, your friends are here. Let me go put on a bra. Or your friends are here. Let me put on some other shorts or some pajamas on top of that. Just out of respect for you. So even though you didn't say nothing, it's just a decency thing. So that's not even a me thing. That's just just like me. If I'm out here and I'm chilling in my space and her friends come over or doing something and I'm sitting here with no shirt on, I'm gonna put on the shirt because I know her friends are coming over. I'm not gonna just keep sitting on the couch watching Monday Night Football because they in my house. Of course, they know they in my house.
And they know the route. Like if that's how you walk around your house, that's how you walk around your house.
Yeah, but then that's
But
just
so
gonna breed
you
problems.
telling me that if you was at home and you had your gray sweatpants on and a t-shirt, right? And her friends come over, you gonna put on jeans or a different pair of pants, and you're not gonna walk around in them gray sweatpants.
Yep, as a respect to my significant other, I've done it before. I'd have no problem doing that. And it was just more of a being mindful thing. Like it wasn't even, that she said something necessarily. It's that I was like, oh shoot, her friends is coming over. I'm just chilling over here in these gym shorts
But that was your decision to do it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should be a decency thing. That's coming from decency and
But
maturity.
but it's not saying you're indecent that you're walking around in gray sweatpants.
It's not
Same
saying
way,
I'm
I don't think
indecent
it's
for.
saying she's indecent for walking around in her.
It's indecent for company. You come over my house, you will never see my wife in anything deemed inappropriate or anything that would present her in a personal space where only I should be seeing her.
Okay, so if she did come out in her shorts and a shirt with no bra, would you correct her?
Of course I would. That would be no problem. I wouldn't sit here and make it a big deal in front of everybody. But I pull her to the side and say, you need to put something on. Don't be out here. If you come to my house and I knew you was coming over, I wouldn't even let her come out in that situation, or she wouldn't come out or feel comfortable coming out. Now, this is circumstantial, but again, we was talking about insecurity. So maybe somebody might see that as an insecurity for me. I just think it's maturity and decency. Some people do that, and then let's just say, or as you like to say, let's play devil's advocate. Them the people who have now entertained or enticed somebody's friend because they want to walk around in this comfortability, and now something starts to happen because they start to wonder.
But it's not up to you to control somebody else.
I ain't controlling nobody. I said people do it on their own.
No, but I'm saying if just because of what she's wearing, if somebody else can't control their thoughts or control and understand, put that barrier up that this is my friend's wife, like I need to, like, that should be in a whole nother category of I don't even look at her that way.
Yeah, but you got eyes and you can see, right?
But it don't matter.
You have eyes and you can see, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so if I see the same thing you see, that don't mean you was looking at it. You just saw it because you could see, right?
Listen, but that's a whole different thing because
How?
if she walked out the room in a sundress with no bra, am I still looking at her the same way?
You looking at it for the same reason you would have looked at her in the first place. They're boobs. You're a guy and you like women. You're going to look generically or just look because you can see. It doesn't.
I can wholeheartedly tell you I've never looked at your wife's boobs.
I ain't think you did, but I'm saying if you did or you happen to see them, they're there. How could I expect you not to see them? The problem becomes if you were to act on it or say something. So to avoid even putting you in that situation, they would be covered up. Like I said, it's people who probably don't do that, and that's okay. That's them. But for me and what I got going on, we're not doing that, and I'm not gonna put or do that to anybody. My wife's friends coming over, I'm not gonna be just chilling out, planktoning it up while they're chilling.
I just think if they're gonna make a move on you, they're gonna make a move whether you're fully dressed or dressed to what you are deemed appropriate, or whether you're wearing your shorts and a t-shirt or your gray sweatpants and a t-shirt.
That's 100% true, but on the same token, let's not perpetuate it in any shape or form. And I'm not saying that's a specific form of perpetuation or offering to anybody. I'm just saying that's just not what we do. I don't care what it is. And the sundress is the same thing as the towel situation. It's hot outside. She's wearing a sundress. If she already had it on and you guys were just coming over and we're leaving and going somewhere, then that's just the outfit she's wearing. She's not going to go upstairs and be in something else, and then my friends are coming over and she changes it to a sundress to be comfortable.
Okay, so what if she was already in shorts and a t-shirt?
Okay, put on some pajamas. I don't have to. That's not controlling you by telling you to do that. Like, for me, I just already know off the top, my wife wouldn't even feel comfortable sitting in her house with that on because you company. So when company come over, you respect them because you want them your friends, they're people. You want them to come over. And essentially what you're saying is, oh, it's not that big of a deal if Bobby and Mike come over and Bobby's sitting here and whoever come from downstairs and they just come out and just swinging, just chilling. And it's cool just to be like that, just sitting on the couch having a casual conversation just because it's my house. No, I'm going to put on something that's chill worthy because that's what we got different articles of clothing for.
Man, I think this is going to have to be continued in part 2. And maybe we could get a guest to help continue. But y'all let us know what y'all think. Remember to follow us on social media. Comment. Please let us know what y'all think because this is a big one. And we'll catch y'all on the next episode.
Peace.